Are home prices in Orlando actually dropping right now? Or is this just another media headline that we're hearing? Well, because depending on where you're looking, prices look like they're falling, staying flat, or even going up. I see all three. So, what's really happening in the Orlando housing market in 2026? Let's break it down here, shall we? Hi, I'm real estate broker and real estate attorney David Dowell, and I've been helping people here in the Central Florida area for many years to relocate. Now, let's talk about the headlines versus reality. You've probably seen headlines saying, well, home prices are dropping. But here's the truth: the Orlando market is not crashing, it's shifting. We're moving from a crazy seller's market to a more balanced market. And in a balanced market, prices don't skyrocket, they stabilize. So the question is, are prices actually dropping? That's what people want to know. Well, the short answer, in some places, yes. In other areas around town, not at all. Here's what we're seeing. Some sellers are cutting prices after overpricing. Homes are sitting on the market a little bit longer, mostly because of the overpricing, and buyers are negotiating again. And they weren't for the last year or so, but now they are. But well priced homes are still selling very quickly. That's the key. It's the well priced homes. So, why do some prices fall? There's really three main reasons you're seeing price drops right now. Number one, it's just overpricing from the start. That's the biggest thing. See, sellers are listing based on 2022 prices, not today's market. They think they can just put it on the market for any price and they're going to get offers. Well, it's not going to happen. You price it right, you're going to get offers. But the second reason is we're seeing a lot higher interest rates, right? Buyers can afford less, and when they do, demand softens. Well, number three, we're seeing also more inventory. We got more homes. That means more competition. So all this forces some sellers to adjust. And so that's what appears to be prices dropping. The values of the houses really aren't. There's a distinction between values dropping and prices dropping. So why is Orlando holding on so strong? Now, here's the other side of the story. Orlando is still one of the strongest markets in the entire country because it's massive population growth. People are moving here from everywhere. They're relocating from high cost states, mostly like New Jersey, New York, Illinois, California. Also, the job growth in healthcare, tech, and tourism is booming again. And we've said it many times, there's no state income tax for individuals. That means so much, guys, especially if you're moving from one of these expensive states in the Northeast. So that demand is really just what keeping prices from falling significantly. And it will continue to do so. So let's talk about what the data really shows. Now, when you zoom out and look at everything, prices are mostly flattening right now. Not really going up, not going down, but kind of remaining flat. Some areas around town are seeing small corrections, maybe 2 to 5%, but others are still appreciating slightly from 0 to 4%. So this is not a crash. It's just a reset, a stabilization. Now, where prices are most at risk? Well, if prices are going to drop anywhere, it's typically overbuilt new construction areas. Some places are just building so much new construction. Investor heavy neighborhoods. We do see some investors pulling out. Homes that need work or are overpriced. Those are the ones the most at risk. Now, the best areas, they're still very, very competitive. So, what this means for buyers? Well, if you're a buyer, this is the opportunity window, guys. You have negotiating power again. You can ask for concessions, $5,000 here, $10,000 here for repairs, for closing costs, and so on. Buyers are getting those. And you're not competing with 20 other offers like you were just a couple of years ago. So the strategy is to buy smart right now and then refinance later if those mortgage rates drop. Now, what this means for sellers. Well, if you're selling, pricing is everything right now in this market. If you overprice, it's just going to sit on the market. It's not going to sell. If it's priced correctly, most homes were still selling fast, guys. So the market rewards strategy, not wishful thinking. Price your house based on today's market, not 2 years ago, not what you want for it. So, final answer, our home price is dropping in Orlando. Yeah, slightly in some areas, stable in many, but they're still rising in what I would call the best, most popular locations. But overall, the market is leveling, guys, not crashing. So if you're thinking about buying or selling here in the Orlando area, you need a strategy that fits this market, not last year's, not the year before. Feel free to reach out to me directly, phone, text, email, and I can help you find the best opportunities, price your home correctly, and navigate this shifting market. Guys, I appreciate you coming here today and watching the video. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.